Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Kat. Today we're doing a mat Pilates class using 3 different props. First one is a yoga block. We'll also be using a mini stability ball and finally a resistance band. So grab your props, let's get started. We're gonna make our way to our mats. We will be setting up our band in a specific way. So make sure you've got your band with you. And we're going to be creating a loop at one end. So probably fold over like a foot of your band, and then you're going to do a knot here. So you're essentially creating a loop just on one side. Make sure that it's steady. So once you're done with this, you've got a loop that we'll be using. Perhaps on the foot, perhaps on the head. Just make sure that this is set up to start with. You can have all 3 props to the side. We're going to begin with the band. So you're going to come to a seated upright position. I know this can be challenging for some people, so you've got your props. You can always, sit on your ball with your knees bent back. This is fine. You can sit on your block, either with your knees legs bent back, legs crossed, doesn't matter as long as you can find something that's comfortable for you. The important thing is you're not slouching, so you've got a nice length in the spine. You're going to take your band, ignore the loop for now. You're going to place it around your closer to your mid-upper back, right where your shoulder blades are, and pass it underneath your armpits. Your elbows will be bent down by your sides. Palms facing in, you're holding the band between your thumb and index finger. You're going to begin here with your breathing, taking a deep inhale through the nose, growing tall through the spine, and as you exhale, pull your belly button in, reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale, bend the elbows, lengthen the spine, grow up taller, and exhale, reach your arms forward. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen, think about reaching the crown of the head up, tailbone down. Exhale, you pull the belly button in as you reach your arms out. Last one, we're going to keep our arms out in front, nice and straight, soft bend in the elbow. From here, we're going to open the arms about 45 degrees, take them back to center, shoulders remain low. And again, inhale, exhale, come back to center. And again, inhale and exhale. And last one, inhale and exhale, bend your elbows. You're going to drop the band, place it off to the side. If you were sitting on one of your props, you're going to remove it. You're going to come laying down all the way onto your backs, and then you're going to take the block, place your feet down, lift your hips. You're going to place the block underneath your sacrum, so that flat bone at the base of the spine. You want to feel the weight resting onto the block here, nice and steady. Taking your arms up towards the ceiling, keeping the shoulder blades low. We're going to do a few pelvic tilts here. As you exhale, push your lower back down into your block, and inhale, you release back to neutral. And again, exhale, tuck your tailbone, push your lower back down into the block. Inhale, release. 2 more times. Exhale, push. Inhale, release. Last one. Exhale, push. And release. You're going to reach your left leg out in front of you, extend it all the way. Pull your right thigh in towards your chest. You're interlacing your fingers over your shin. Keeping the left leg lengthening out. So you're reaching the left leg away from you. You're going to use the strength of your arms to gently guide your right leg in towards your chest, and then release. Exhale, you pull your right thigh in as you elongate the left side, and you release. 3 more times. Pull it in. And release. 2 more. And release. And last one. And release. You're going to take your right leg to tabletop. Left leg doesn't move. Arms reach back up towards the ceiling. Shoulders stay low. Keep your knee bent 90 degrees. Your shins parallel to the floor. You're circling your leg from the hip joint. Trying to maintain stability on the left side. Trying to not change the ankle in the right knee. So that knee stays bent 90 degrees. Your shins not moving all over the place. You're staying parallel to the ground. You're going to reverse the direction of your circles. Circling opposite way. And release. Come back to center. You're gonna extend your leg, right leg straight up, flex your foot, lower the leg down, point, reach it up. And again, flex to lower, point, reach up. And again, flex down, point up, flex down, point up. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to take the leg all the way down, point both feet, reach your arms behind you. You're going to arch your lower back here. Make sure it's not uncomfortable for you. And release. Keep your right leg where it is. Left leg comes in towards your chest. You're interlacing. Your hands are on your shin. With every exhalation, you're pulling your left leg in, reaching the right leg away from you. Trying to keep it as steady as possible. Last 3, 2, last 1. Take the left leg tabletop, arms reach up, shoulder blades down. You're circling from the hip joint. Remembering that the knee stays bent 90 degrees, your shins parallel to the ground. Warming up that hip socket on the left side. And you're going to change the direction of your circles here. Trying to keep the right side as steady as possible. There may be a little bit of rocking motion. Minimize that as much as you can. Coming back to parallel, back to center. Reach your leg up, flex and lower. Point, reach up, flex down. And again, point to reach, flex to lower. Point up, flex down. And 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take the leg all the way down. Both legs are straight. Reach your arms behind you here. There's a bit of an arch in the lower back. As long as you feel no pinching, you can arch as much as you want. You're going to bend one knee at a time, taking your feet back to flat on the floor. Arms come back, lift your hips, remove the block. You're going to take your ball, place it between your inner thighs, and you're going to give it a good squeeze here. So don't overdo it, but you're not just allowing your legs to fall open. So right away, we're engaging those inner thighs. Make sure the ball is not at the knee. So at the inner thigh, the fleshy part of the leg. You're going to have your hands behind your head. You're going to lift your head, shoulder, scapula off the mat. We're going to stay here and pulse the ball in. You squeeze, release, squeeze even more, and push, and push, and push. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release it down. And again, push your back down, lift your chest, elbows stay wide, squeeze, release. And 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Keep the ball. Press your back down. You're going to lift your legs into tabletop. Squeeze your ball here enough that you can take your block and place it onto your shins. So your block's the long way. If you open your legs, the block's going to fall. So you really need to squeeze that ball as much as you can. We're going to keep the block in position on the shins. Again, push in. Take your hands behind your head. Keep your lower back pressing down. Lift up. From here, keep the squeeze of the ball. So you don't want your block to fall. We're going to reach the legs out and bend them in. And again, legs reach out and bend in. If you need to adjust your block, that's fine. Don't extend the legs all the way. Maybe you can, but it's going to make your block move a little bit too much here. So we want to keep the block where it is. We're focusing on inner thigh engagement. 2 more. Reach and bend. Last one. Reach and bend and release. Take your head down. Remove the block. Remove the ball. You're going to place the ball off to the side. You're going to place your block this way, the long way, onto your right thigh, and then hold it in place with your right elbow. So you're going to be pushing your elbow into the block and you're resisting with the thigh. Press your lower back down. You're going to take your left leg to tabletop and then extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. You're going to actively push the right elbow into the thigh. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. We're going to lower the leg and arm at the same time. So you're reaching opposition. Take it back up to center. And again, reach it. Don't forget about the right side. So just as important as the left. You're really pushing your right elbow into the block and you're resisting with the leg. So there's no movement on the right side. Equal tension between your arm and your leg. Meanwhile, we're extending the left side. And 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. And take it all the way up. Bend your knee, take your foot down. You're going to remove your block, place it on the floor, and then place your right foot on top of the block. So you've got your left foot on the floor, your right foot onto the block. Tuck your tailbone, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, and roll it down. We're going to do that 4 more times. Tuck, roll to lift. Keep tucking, lower down. 3 more. Tuck, lift, and down. And 2. And down. Last one, you're going to hold it up right here. Pick up your left leg, extend the leg up towards the ceiling, flex the left foot. You're going to pulse your hips up and down, pushing into your block. Up and down, up and up. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up, point your foot. You're going to externally rotate your left leg, start to bend the knee. We're going to lower the hips a little bit. You're going to pass your left foot behind your right thigh and twist your hips. You're going to twist your hips a little bit towards the left here. Your toes are passing through, and then square off your hips back into center. Lift the hips a little bit, extend the leg. Same thing here. So doing it a few times slow. You start to bend the knee, externally rotate your left leg so you can pass the left foot through. You're twisting your body slightly towards the left. My foot is passed through, come back to center, reach it up. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Going down, cross twist, up, and again. And up, last 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, last one, up, bend your knee, take your foot down, release your hips. Cross your right foot just above your left leg. You're going to flex the foot here, twist towards the left, come back to center, and again, twist and center. 3 more times. Twist, make sure you keep the right foot flexed. It's going to help protect your left knee, your right knee. And center, just 1 more. And center, and release it. Taking your block, placing it on your left thigh the long way. Leg comes to tabletop. You place your elbow. You're holding the block between your left thigh, your left elbow. Push her back down. Arm reaches up. Right leg reaches up. Here we go. Push as hard as you can with the left side. Reach right arm, right leg away. Take it back to center. So even though we're moving on the right side, we know that we're working really hard on the left. Push even more. When you think you're pushing enough with your left elbow, see if you can push a little bit more. And resist with your left leg. Again, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, make it count. Come back, take your leg down, remove the block, you place it underneath your right foot, your left foot. Right foot stays on the ground. We tuck and roll up. Tuck and roll down. 4 more times. Tuck to lift, and down, and 3, and 2. 1 more. We're going to stay up here. Take your right leg tabletop, extend it, flex Here we go. Pulse it up. 2. 6 more. Think you're stamping the right foot straight up towards the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1. Point your foot. Start to bend your knee. Externally rotate. You're going to pass your foot through. You're opening your body slightly towards the right. Square off back into center. Extend the leg. One more time, slow, just to get the motion here. And we're going to go slightly faster. Here we go. Or you can keep going slow. I'll let you know when to stop. If you're going at my speed, we've got 6 more to go, starting here. That's 6. And 5. And 4. Keep pushing down through your left side. And 3. Extend the right leg straight up as much as you can. 2. Just 1 more. Staying up right here. Bend your knee. Take your right foot down. Release it down. Cross your left ankle above the right knee, keeping the foot flexed. Twist to the right. Come to center. 4 more. Twist and center. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And release. Uncross your legs. Take both knees in towards your chest. Lift up. Come into a small ball here. And hold the backs of your thighs. You're going to rock and roll a few times. Coming up to a seated position. We're going to get ready for the next sequence. We will be using all 3 props. So first thing you're going to do is place the block the long way parallel to the top of your mat. You're going to take your band. So we're going to start with the right forearm down. We're going to place the loop we created around our left foot. So right forearm down will be side planking. Right forearm down on the block. The loop is in our left foot, or around the left foot. We're going to take the ball and we're going to be kneeling onto the ball. At any moment, it is too much. This one is the one that's going to go, okay? Everything else can stay. This just adds a little bit more of a challenge. So we're going to be kneeling. Keep your toes tucked. The toes of the leg that's on the ball, keep them tucked. It's going to help to keep you a little bit more steady, a little bit more stable. We're going to have our right hand down onto the block. So this is our side planking. You're going to hold the band in your left hand. So this is your starting position. Take time to set yourselves up. Your right fingertips are pointing forward. Your right hip is pointing forward. Your right toes are tucked. You're on the ball or not. This is good as well. And your left leg is straight out to the side. You've got the loop around your foot. Your toes are pointing forward. You're holding the band between thumb and index in your left hand. Bend your elbow here. We're going to lift the leg. As you do so, you're going to reach the arm up and away, bend, and come back in. And again, we lift the leg. As we do so, reach the arm in line with your ear, and come back in. Good. 8 more. Reach it up. Moving slow. And 7. Now, if you're on the ball, you're going to feel your quads on the right side working tons, and that's normal. We want that. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Just 1 more. We're going to hold it. You're going to stay here. Pulse your leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Remove the ball. Keep the band around your left foot as it is. We're going to come to a squat position. Both knees bent. You're pushing your bum way back. You're going to hold the band now Still between thumb and index, but start with your palm facing in towards your legs. Your right hand's gonna come onto your lower back. Make sure you've got knee to ankle alignment, so I'm not leaning forward here, I'm sitting back. Keeping that left arm nice and straight. We're gonna pull it back and release. Your chest is parallel to the floor. Pull and release. 8 more. Reach. And 7. And 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. We're going to do one more. 1. And we're going to add a twist. So we're going to pull the arms straight back as we were doing. As you're doing so, you're going to start to open through your right shoulder. So the movement's coming from the spine. You're not twisting your hips all over the place. Tiny move. Here we go. We pull the left arm as we twist. Open to the right. Release. Come back to center. And again. Pull left arm as you twist towards the right and release. And again, pull as you twist and release. Let's just do 2 more. And last one. And release. Good. You're going to come down to your mat, 2 hands and knees. Keep your band. We are not done with the band. That said, you're going to pass the band. So it's now it's going to be between your legs. Your right hand will be holding the band down onto the floor. So place your palm down. Your right hand is you're using your right hand to stabilize the band. You can adjust the resistance. You're going to flex your left foot. We're going to reach the leg behind, and then you're going to pull it in round your spine. And again, reach it back, flex the foot, extend. Point your foot, pull in and round. And again, reach and pull, round the spine, push into your hands. Last 3. Give me a nice cat stretch here. Drop the head, pull it in. Last 2. And in. Last one, you're going to hold the leg nice and straight. You're going to reach, you may need to adjust the resistance here. Reach your right arm out in front of you. And then we're going to bend the elbow, bend the knee, keep the spine straight, and reach it out. And again, bend elbow and knee. I'm not rounding my spine. And reach. Bend, pull in. And reach. 6 more. And 5. And 4, 3, 2, last one, reach it out, bend your knee, take your hand to the floor, take your knees wide, toes together, quick shell stretch, and then we're going to set ourselves up for the full sequence the opposite way. So first thing you want to do is move your block to the other side. Change the strap. It's going around your right foot. Again, you've got the option to use the ball or not. If you used it on the other side, I highly recommend you do the same thing on this side. There we go. You're holding the band between thumb and index finger, the right hand. Place your hand on your block. Set yourselves up here. Make sure your toes are tucked in the left leg. Here we go. We lift as we reach. And down, and lift, and down. Reach the arm, pull into the band, leg lifts, everything comes back. Engaging through those obliques and the core. Left quad is on fire. Going for extension here as you're lifting the leg. Think about reaching for the wall. And 4, and 3, 2, 1 more. You're going to hold it up, keeping your foot flexed, keep the arm long, pulse. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Come out of it. You can push the other props off to the side. Coming into a squat position. Sitting back, you're holding the band into your right hand now. Your left hand is behind your lower back. Keep your chest up, keep your spine straight. Reach and release. And pull. And pull. Exhale as you pull. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're adding our small twist. Twisting. You're not going to be able to pull that right arm as far as you were before because we're twisting the body. And that's fine. 4 more. And 3. And 2, leading from the chest. Last 1. And release. Come back down. Keep the band. Transfer it. Cross it over now. It's going to be into your left hand. You're holding the band down. Make sure the band's comfortably placed on your right foot. You're going to reach the leg. Flex your foot, point. Pull it in, round your spine. And again, we reach it out. Pull it in as you round the spine. And again, reach. Pull, round. Give me that angry cat here. Really drop your head. Press into your hands so you can puff up your upper chest. Again, 5. And 4. 3. Pull the bell band in when you round. 2. Last one. You're going to keep the leg nice and straight. Push down into your right hand. Adjust the band as needed. You're reaching your left arm forward. The spine stays straight now. You bend knee and elbow and reach. Then pull in and reach. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just 1, and take it down. Take your knees wide, toes together, sit back here, nice shell stretch. And slowly come out of it. Almost done, you guys. Remove the band from underneath your foot. Again, we'll be using all 3 props. This one's going to throw you off balance a little bit. That's okay. So take the block. We're going to have the block on the right side to start. The ball sort of this way on the ground. So there may be there's a gap between the block and the ball, but they are hip width. You see where I'm going with this? We're going to come laying down. Place your right foot on the block. Place your left foot on the ball. Take your band. You're going to place it right on your hip bones. So at your lower belly, see if you can have equal sides to the band. I know one side has a loop, that's fine. You're going to have your hands pushing down or holding the band into place. You're going to keep your hands positioned on the band here, so we're strapping the band down. You're going to tuck your tailbone here, slowly start to lift your hips up, and then come down. And again, think about pushing into the band as you lift, and lower down. 3 more like this. Pull the band down as you push your hips into it. And down. We're going to do just 1 more. You're going to hold it here. Tiny pulses. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release it down. You can remove the band off to the side. Keep the feet alignment as they are. You're going to again lift your hips up. Push your arms down here. We're going to pick up the right leg and place it down onto the block. And again, we pick it up and down. We've got 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your foot down, release your hips down, extend your left leg now, so you roll the ball away, your legs resting onto the ball, reach your arms behind you. We're gonna roll it up, coming in the inside of your right leg, reaching for your left foot. It's normal that right leg's gonna wanna open to allow space for your body, that's fine. Take it all the way down. One more time. Up, up, fold, stay here. While you're here, change, lock and ball, and roll back down. We're ready for the second side. So you've got now the left foot on the block, right on the ball. Place your band here onto your hips. Hold the band down, tuck your tailbone, we lift, pushing into the band, and down. 4 more like this. Come up, and down. And 3, and down, and 2, and down. We're going to do one more. Hold it up. We'll pulse it into the band. And slowly release. Take the band off to the side. Arms are here for support. Lift up, release. Start by pushing down into the ball. Lift the left leg up. Take it to your block. You lift for 2 and down. And 3, 4, 5, just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, roll down, push the ball out, reach your arms behind you, roll it up. You're passing your body in between, on the inside of your left leg rather, and roll down. And one more, take it up, roll, staying up here. Final exercise, ball to the side. You're going to place the block at one end, so I'll put mine here. And then you're gonna come laying down on your bellies. Your feet are resting on the block. You're gonna take your hands, stack them one on top of the other, on your forehead's resting on your top hand. We're gonna lift our upper body here. Stay lifted from here, lift your legs, so they're gonna come off the block. You're gonna open them and then place them down. Take your chest down. Again, we lift, chest, lift the legs, legs come together, legs come down, chest comes down. And again, lift the chest, legs up, open, down, take your chest down. One more time, lift the chest, legs, legs together, take the legs down, chest down. Turn your head one way. We're going to do the same exercise. We're just going to do it faster. So it's going to be one continuous motion here. Hands are set on underneath your forehead. Here we go. We lift the legs and chest at the same time. Open the legs, come down. We lift legs together, come down. Lift legs open, come down. Lift legs together, come down. 2 more. Up, open, down. Last one. Up, open, down. Take your hands by your rib cage. Push yourselves back. You can tuck your toes. Sit back. Drop your chest between both arms. Move away from your block. Hands and knees. Let's do one deep cat stretch here. Inhaling in neutral. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your spine. Drop your head. Hold it here. You can sway back and forth a little bit, but don't lose the rounding of the spine. So you're pushing back just a few inches. and release. Good, we're gonna make our way back to how we started, sitting on the ground, on your prop, on a new prop, doesn't matter, as long as you can maintain an upper spine. Inhale, reach your right arm up, exhale, hinge to the left, reach it up, other side, reach, hinge, up, good, reach both arms up, taking your hands to prayer, exhaling through heart center. You guys are done. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you like this. I know it's a lot of props to work with. You guys are awesome. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe. Anything you do means a lot to me. So I'll see you guys again sometime soon. Take care and aloha.